Okay. 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 What's up, Gunplum modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys can see me well. I don't think I have enough light on, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Testing. Let me see if I can actually hear me on test. Yep, I can hear myself good. I want to make sure the mic works. All right. So let me say hi to Knight 629, Josh Street, Dan Mertz. How you doing? Good evening. Thank you for joining my channel. And I guess we're all anticipating the announcements that's going to be coming from Japan, hopefully within the next few minutes or so. I am so stoked and ready to go. I think normally I would forget and then I would wait the next day to do a standard video. But I said, you know what, let me do a reaction video. Oh my God. There are people who don't like reaction videos. One in particular doesn't like to see me do reaction videos. So she's going to bust my balls later on. But other than that, we're going to be looking at some new announcements. Hang on a second. Let me just get this squared away.
No way! I actually got...
Oh, shut up. There we go. Right now I'm kind of refreshing Twitter, Facebook, Gundam Kits Collection to see what's coming out right now, to see what they're showing. Now, it could be in the middle of presenting or setting up stuff. We don't know yet. If you see something, obviously do a shout out on the chat. I'll review it immediately. I think right now on I don't see that much stuff happening at this moment. But I think what we're all waiting for is what Gundam kit is coming out, or kits. Master Grade EX. Master Grade EX kit of the Strike Freedom. We all know it's coming out, and it's been announced coming out November. So if you buy it in November, remember it's not going to arrive until December unless you put up a lot of money for that shipping, and that's going to be a big box. As you can see, the big box behind me of the Master Grade Virtue, chances are it's going to be about that size, and we all know how much that's going to go. So as I would love to get my hands on the Master Grade EX Strike Freedom, I'm going to wait. And they're, I'll wait until next year. No big deal. How you doing, Scale Model Eric? How's it going? So let's see here. I'm just refreshing. And then, of course, the other announcements is the announcements of the Master Grade SD. An SD Master Grade. How does that work? Seriously. I mean, are they going to make like scrunchy little legs and arms in to make the inner frame parts of it, and then put like these big fat armored plates over it, so that way it looks chunky but small but big? You guys get what I'm saying? It's obviously you take an SD kit and you blow it up, and then you have yourself a Master Grade. But there's probably going to be more gimmicks to it, and many people are saying what's it going to be. Obviously, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing RX 782 Verka 20th edition, RX 782 SD Master Grade, and that's it. And then obviously the other things that we're all expecting. So let's hope we don't get disappointed. Let me see here. Obviously, if you guys want to watch another stream, and I know Zaku Relis is doing his stream right now. He started about half an hour ago. And you know, give out a shout out to him because he's in Florida. And for those who are in Florida right now, please be safe and sound. Obviously, with the hurricane that's going over there, I've been hearing a lot of, you know, things happening, you know, damage and things like that. So just be safe and be sound. All right, and be careful out there. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Yes, Eric. I hope we see other master race. I don't want just to see just the Verka. I like to see another version of. You know, it used to be. I remember we used to see 2 master grades per every announcement, and usually it's like 4 to 5 master grades per year. Up to, I think I remember one year, 7 master grades came out. 7. Now it's not that anymore. It's either 1 or 2 master grades at the end of the year, plus an RE 100 or now a mechanical how would you call that, a new variation that's for the Gundam seed kits, and then high grades. High grades we know we're gonna get a ton from the Witch of Mercury series and from and I guess we're gonna get Hathaway, the second movie of Hathaway's Flash next year, so that's gonna be another one. Um, P Bandai. We're going to get a ton of P Bandai announcements, so let's hope for that. Let's hope for P Bandai. What am I saying? People are just going crazy paying money, extra money for the P Bandai kits. I think the only P Bandai kit that I want to get right now, which I'm kind of like said to myself, okay, first announcement. Here we go. And it's a P Bandai. All right, here we come. Let me share the screen. And here we, oh, where is it? Is it this one? Is it on Twitter? Yeah, it's on Twitter. There we go. And here it is. The UC Engage RX-78 MS00Z. If I do the translation, I forgot the name of it. But this is the Mobile Gundam UC Engage Gundam Development Test Unit 01 Engage 0. This is interesting. You know, me and Prime 92 and another friend of ours, Maxilla, we were watching a lot of the videos that is being shown on in the game for the Engage. It's usually on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And this mobile suit is really nice. So this is actually a welcome surprise to see as a high grade kit. Doesn't say the price, but yeah, pretty nice. I wouldn't let me put it on as a bigger screen so you can see this much better. What do you think? That's actually pretty nice, right? Yeah, it does remind me of the GPO1. Can't see. Let me stop the streaming. Let me see when this is going to be released. It doesn't say when it's going to be released, but I have a feeling we'll see that on Tag Hobbies. Speaking of which, let me refresh Tag Hobbies. No, right now Tag Hobbies is talking about the well, so you guys know New York Comic Con is coming in, not this weekend, I guess the following weekend. And there are 2 Comic Con exclusives: the New Gundam from the Gundam universe, and the RX-782. They're painted a little differently, and they have decals. How nice! How nice! So that is the first announcement right now from Twitter. Let me do a refresh to see what else is happening. Oh, and rest in peace, Coolio. Just found out about it right now. Okay, so right now that is the only announcement. That's it. We're done. See you tomorrow. No, I don't think that's the only thing. It's still like trickling in there. But yeah, that kit is not bad. I'd accept that. for those who are interested, who I don't know if anybody. Well, no, the UC Engage game is not even here in the States. It would have been nice if it was, but it's not. So it is what it is. Actually, let me send this image to Primey. She's playing. I told her not tonight. I have a headache. I told her that I got to do a stream, and she's playing Battle Alliance. So yeah, now I'm starting to see people posting about this kit. It's pretty cool. Let me. I wish there was more pictures of it. Unfortunately, there isn't. But maybe later on, because right now it just started. The Tokyo show just started. If anybody's been watching the videos of the Engage, is there any other mobile suits besides the Engage that you guys may be interested? Other mobile suits of the kit of the series you would like to see as a as a model? Yeah, the next real grade, I can't wait to find out. Maybe it's the Kshatriya. Who knows? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, no, we don't want that. Refreshing Twitter again. Right now, seeing somebody displaying some ice cream. Okay, right now, that is the only announcement. Hopefully, we'll see more. Maybe Zach is saying something else. I'm not watching this channel, but in case you guys want to go by and say hi to him, saying that, I'm not seeing any other people streaming. Let me refresh Tag Hobby again, and let me also refresh Gundam Kit Collections. These guys are usually on top of everything here. Now, I was mentioning before, I never got my hands on the Thunderbolt high grade kits. Not that I didn't want to get them, I just never presented myself to getting one. So I missed out on the first series and then the updated versions. So I'm kind of like now being nostalgic and hoping to get, basically the Psycho Zaku. Or any of the other Psychos, especially the one with the big gun. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, hey, Spider 2K2, how you doing? Long time no see. How you doing? Everything is okay with you? And I better say hi to JJ the One and Genesis Magin. Would love to have a P Bandai high grade Grapey Gundam. Grapey? Huh? I'll figure it out. We are getting the metal build of the Eltron, so we already know that. I don't know if you guys are willing to pony up all that money for that. All right, so let's do another refresh. Refresh. So let's talk about other mobile suits that's been out there that has just came out. For starters, I've been seeing this kit, which let me just show you right now. Was it on tag or was it on? Yeah, it was this one. This version of the Impulse, which was really nice, but somebody actually customized it and did this sexy beast of the Blast Impulse. I would not mind getting a Blast Impulse like that. That's a nice customizable build right there with 2 Gatling guns. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thought I saw something. Yeah, that is pretty neat. See some art drawings here. Pretty cool. Hello, Ayan. How you doing? Ayan, they just announced the Engaged. I'll show it to you right now since you're joining the stream. And let me just an error has occurred. I gotta refresh. Better. Okay, here we go. So let me for those of you who have not seen, or let me show you. And unfortunately, this is a P Bandai, but lately I've been seeing P Bandai kits being a little accessible. So here it is, the RX-78 MS00Z Engage. See that? That's not bad. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that design. It's a P Bandai. Everything's gonna do. Let me read this here. Doing well, been busy. Oregon got back into TCG games between Gunpla and okay, that's kind of cool. All right. Zeta says Zeta. Are you telling me something I don't know, Zeta? Let me check. Let me refresh the screen. So far, I've seen nothing. Oh my god. Besides Gunpla, I'm sorry, Gundam, I would like to see some new 30-minute mission kits. That'll be nice to see. And we're going to get announcements soon. I actually was looking at some of the 30-minute mission kits that I did remember saying that I was going to build a custom or try to figure out what to do with it, but a lot of things got sidetracked and all that stuff. So eventually I will find a way, get around to it. So, Zeta, are you telling me Bandai Spirit's YouTube? Hang on a second. Let me check. I'm going to refresh my screen. Well, okay. I'm going to play this video. I am not putting no audio, but now we see the official announcement. Hang tight. We'll watch it right now, but I won't put any sound because I don't want to get striked with YouTube. Maybe they will strike me. I have no idea. But let's see here. No, not that one. That one. Let's watch this together. Burka Zeta Gundam. Wow. 0.01. Okay. Wow. I honestly have to say that I have never built the Master Grade Zeta Gundam, the 2.0 Zeta Gundam, the high, I think there was a high def version of the Zeta Gundam. I do have a high grade white version, but okay, let's see. Okay, ooh, transformation. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that. And then the flyer, the flight mode. landing skids. Point 3. It's beam saber, articulation right there in the shoulders. The missile pods from the arm, the beam rifle, the chest. You got, water slide decals. And yeah, it goes from, and then you have the history of it from the 1985 till now. All right. It's been a long time coming. We got the Zeta. We got the Zeta. Zeta, thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. Congratulations. We are now getting a Zeta Gundam. And let me share this with my friends so these guys can see it. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. All right. What's your opinion? What do you guys think? It's coming out February of 2023. Okay, not the holidays, but who's complaining? So this, yeah, you're right. Zeta, the Verk. Well, no, because then they would say it's 3.0, because then when the Gundam 3.0 came out, it was just a 3.0. It was not referred to as a Verka, because remember, the Verka was still under the 1.5, or I think, yeah, the 1.5 version of the RX-782 when it came out. Yeah, I've heard a lot of negative things about the original Zeta Gundam. I've heard that they try to fix some of the issues with the updated version. Again, never got my hands on it, but I heard it was it was a good kit. But wow, and now I wonder what it's going to look like. Is it going to be the same height size? Is it going to be a little bigger, a little taller? Will it be a little bit more bulkier than the original Master Grade? Usually, remember when the Master Grade Verka of the Wing Gundam Custom came out, it was definitely a lot larger and more bulkier than the original Master Grade. So to see that, I wonder if that's going to be the same thing with the new kit. Yeah, I'm surprised that right now Twitter is not talking about it, but maybe it hasn't caught up yet. Everybody's flooding Twitter with other stuff here. That's not, of course, the Zeta, but I guess they haven't released the promotional pictures yet. So, Zeta, good catch on that. I'm trying to refresh here to see if there's anything else. Let's see here. So, Spider, you built the original one, and the proposals were janky. Hopefully, this one will have better articulations. Hopefully, there are no problems with the transformation gimmick. It looked pretty solid. This is from JJ the One. Yeah, wait until the reviews before getting a kit later. I would recommend that, true. But then again, remember, you're talking about a Verka. That's a step up everything else. You're trying to, I built the double Zeta, and I did the transformation. It was solid, but I didn't want to keep it in that transformation mode. Okay. So Spider just told me something right now. Let me refresh. I think there's another. The Master Grade SD has been announced. All right, let's watch this together. Hang on. Hold on. Let's watch this all together. So share screens, Chrome. There we go. Well, I guess I lost the bet. Here we go. Master Grade Freedom. Oh. Wait a minute. Is this the updated one that was from the one that was in China? Oh my god. And how big is this big boy? How big is this little boy? Okay, good. Yeah, that seems like the typical joints. Oh wow, that's some good articulation. Even the tippy toe? The wings, of course. Damn, look at that inner frame. Oh, oh my god. Oh, you know what? Is it big enough to put an LED light in there? It better be. There's even detail. Oh, it's where there's a clear part there where the binder, where the wings are. Must be chrome plated or something like that, maybe. Who knows? Stickers, of course. But you know what? Some third party's gonna probably make a water slide. Oh my god! Strike Freedom as Master Grade Strike Freedom coming on in February of next year. Ladies and gentlemen, February of 2023 is going to be a busy, busy, busy year. Busy year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me send this over to Prime 92 so you can see it. She's probably going to be a little disappointed in the fact that they did not announce the a 2.0 of Exia. That would have been nice. Eric, come on. That was a pretty damn good kit. You got to get that. Yeah. Oh, it's January? I didn't see. Maybe I went so fast. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised because you would think that third-party companies will make an inner frame, but how do you make an inner frame from a kit like it's only like 3 inches tall? Remember, it was made to be cheap and quick, not to be, elaborate. But I guess Bandai has been hearing people saying, "Hey, why don't you make an advanced version of this or something of that?" But it's amazing to see. I mean, going back to the Verka, you got to give credit where credit is due. Everybody wanted an updated version of the Zeta, something that would, would probably make many people like Zeta. I know that a lot of people like Zeta. I, for one, not a big fan. Not that I don't like Zeta. And as a matter of fact, the Zeta Gundam was technically the first Gundam kit that I purchased as a 1/100 scale, obviously standard build, not a. It was a non-transformable one. But I remembered back in the mid '80s finding it and buying it, and I didn't understand it, but it looked cool. I said that was great. So seeing now this a Verka version, we're now seeing something even better now that hopefully it'll elevate the kit even further for us model builders. Let me see here, Anthony, with the real grade Gaogaigar and the real grade Goldemar kit already out in Japan. I'm hoping the Bandai will release other kits with the same series like Chairu Jin and Wolfwarp. Yeah, Wolfwarp. Listen, this is a conversation that me and Prime 92 has talked about many times. If they're able to do this, they will make that. They'll definitely make that. I have a distinct feeling that if they do, you got to remember, real grades are kind of like designated per every few months. So if they're going to make a real grade that's going to be in the same timeline, they're probably going to end up delegating it as a P Bandai. I hope not, but let's see. Shoji C, what about Zeta Z? Well, Zeta Z came out years ago, and that's a great kit. Zeta Z, Full Armor Zeta Z, those are two great kits. And of course, you can. I think we were all surprised that when they made the FAS Full Armor Zeta Z. Sorry, when they made the Full Armor Zeta Z is the fast. When they made it, they didn't make it a P Bandai. It was accessible to everyone. Expensive, but still accessible to everyone. And I think you could buy the option parts to put on the current master grade version of the Zeta Z. So yeah, right now the Zeta Gundam is the newest announcement that that Bandai has come out, and hopefully we'll see more. Give me 1 second. I got to get somebody on the line here, so give me one moment. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. The old Zeta kit. I've been on the background for like 20 minutes.
Sorry about that, man. I was
No
watching the
worries.
videos, but yeah, the Zeta Gundam.
The
Master.
old double C doesn't hold up. The old kit.
Okay, so you built them up. You must have built them. I know the old kit had a lot of problems, but they made the 2.0. How was the 2.0? Have you ever built
It's
them?
much better. It's much better.
Okay, so yeah,
It's night and day.
I mean, I missed out on the 2.0 Mark II and the obviously Mark II Titans version and the AEAU AGAU, but never got the 2.0 Zeta, which was, I heard it was a lot of good things. But now this is an amazing announcement right here of the Zeta Verka version.
Yeah, and the double the old fast kit couldn't hold the gun. It will fall apart. Like it couldn't hold the gun.
Yeah, I think. Well, remember they were going through a lot of. They were going through a learning phase back in the day when they were trying to figure out how these. They were able to make these large kits with inner frames, but I think they were still figuring out the mechanics and the balance of the kit, because when you remember like the regular Freedom Gundam, which we will talk about in a minute, that had a that backpack was back heavy, so even and then the knees were a little weak, where you need to put it on a stand. I haven't built the 2.0 version, which I heard it was really good, but Bandai went through a learning curve on building these guys and figuring it out. So they must have took their time with the Zeta. They must have really took the time with the Zeta kit.
It's an iconic.
Yep, somebody's calling you.
Yeah, my wife.
Oh, tell her I said hi. Yeah, it is an iconic kit. A lot of people. I wasn't. I mean, I never bought it. I never got into it. Not because I didn't like it. Maybe because I was not a big fan of the Advanced Zeta series. I'm still not. I've never liked the Hazel. Not that it was a bad looking kid. I just never got into it. But now when you look back at it, you say, oh, maybe I should have bought it. Maybe I should have saved it and whatever. This is going to be a get. It's not going to, and I don't think it's going to be that expensive. I mean, unlike Double Zeta, which is like I think around close to $70, this one may be cheaper. So right now, they've also announced a new Master Grade SD. It's the Freedom Gundam.
Yeah, I saw the inner frame and everything, and you could 100% fit an LED light in there. 100%.
Now the thing is that they don't tell you how big it is. Let me see if I could find. Let's see if the size has been updated. Hang on a second. So they tell you like how big in centimeters it is. I see.
I don't like SD kits, but they won me over. I want to build that. It seems like a fun build.
Are you kidding me? That's crazy to see something like that. I was like surprised. Tag Hobby, let me see. I'm refreshing Tag Hobby. It's probably taking forever and a half for everybody to get on. Okay, they are talking about the Zeta Gundam Verka, which has a price range of 6,500 yen, roughly $55, I think.
Wow, the
maybe.
instant kit is like $40. That's a
And
lot of
the
money.
no, that's less than that because remember the yen. Hang on, somebody wrote it down. 42.90 yen. So let me do the conversion here. 42.90 yen to dollars to US dollars. You're paying 29.73.
Wow, the dollar went up, right? Recently too.
The dollar went up. Yes, and for the and what was it 64? I said, or let's say 65 yen for the Zeta, $45. Then if you consider shipping, and you're willing to wait, yeah, around $60 compared to the double Zeta, which was basically a 70, just close to $80 kit, $100 if you got the Faz.
Yeah, and it's a big kit too. Like the box is huge. It's almost a Sasabi size.
Soji, I did not get the real great Gundam. I'm not that I don't want to get it, but I'm gonna probably wait until New York Comic Con. And if not New York Comic Con, I'll wait till Anime NYC. And if not Anime NYC, there's always the small business Saturday sale that Gundam Planet does every year. So it's in my crosshairs. I just haven't gotten my hand
Well,
got it.
I'm going to Japan on December
Oh, then you'll be able to get it
because
easy.
I couldn't go last month because of the fucking COVID. They still didn't admit tourists. So
They won't
I'm
allow.
excited. I wanna if you want anything, I have to figure out how like what where to go to buy it. You know, like the best place to
Akiha-
go.
well, you know what Miguel should be able to say, but I think it's Akihabara, right? Has anyone in? All right, so let me ask a question in the chat. Has anyone gone to Japan, and where should Albert go to get the kits at a decent price? Send them a message right now or post it right here.
Yeah, like I
Why
have
did
two
they
things I
make?
want to do. I want to be able to buy shit I can't buy online, so rare kits and stuff like that. You know, because I'm in fucking Japan, I might as well buy stuff that I can only buy there or I can't buy in the states. And
Exactly.
two, something for cheap. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like buy a lot of kits and mail it to myself. Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
take it with me in my car. Like I gotta go to the post office and mail it. That's the cheapest way of doing it.
yeah. I mean, right now the only P Bandai announcement that they just announced right now is the Engage from the UC Engage game that's on the mobile phone.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, after seeing that suit in various videos, I was like, okay, we know that's coming out as a P Bandai. High grades, we all know that it's going to be all the Witch of Mercury and whatever else that they think of. We already got um, the Shinlong high grade kit that everybody couldn't wait to get, and now they're pissed off because they couldn't figure out how to do the jewels on the goddamn shoulders. So okay, so right now we have people here who's saying, let me see, Akihabara. If you go to Akihabara, someone said Mandrake. No, Mandrake. Hello from New Delhi, India. I want to go to Japan too. That's from Bibster1705. How you doing? Ami, Scalematic Erics is mentioned. Mandrake is on a second-hand store, but it has good quality. So look at that. Keep an eye on that one. Here we go.
I'm writing this down. I'm actually taking.
Akihabara is basically how can I say this if you understand? Akihabara is like Canal Street, but for Gundam kits. Oh, Eric says Hobby Off. There's a store called Hobby Off, so try that. Obviously, if you want to go, I would hit every store. Obviously, don't buy the first kit you see at every store, but go to the store so you can see and take in to all the how everything's all set up, how everything's all displayed and things like that, and
Yeah.
then just look at the yen and see compared to one place to another,
And
and
I
then
think the best part of it, like I'm gonna try to see like they got like clearance sales and specials going on at the
right,
store.
right,
I could get something like
exactly.
that and buy tools. Some of those tools
Oh,
that they have over there, they don't sell them online. You know.
I know the tools that they have there are great, especially the scratch building tools. Um, those are good to get. Um, where is Miguel? I guess
I got for chisels. I'm
chisels are
excited.
good. Oh yeah. Yeah, like Soji says, look around. Just don't settle in one store because
Yeah, that's great
you
advice. You're
just
right.
just take it. Just like how about this? Spend one day looking around. Just look around at each place, and then make a note. Take notes. Says, okay, I remember this kit was selling at that price over here, while that kit was selling it over there, and then just compare notes what you want to get, and then the next day purchase. Purchase maybe one thing on the first day, and then do a massive purchase on the next day.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's the smart way of doing it.
Oh, right now, Genesis says Gundam Base Tokyo in Akihabara is for P Bandai in the store of the unicorn is there. So the Gundam base stores. Oh, you go to the Gundam base where they have the
Yeah,
Gundam.
I mean, I was gonna go there regardless. Like that was like you. That's like going to New York and not going to Times Square. You know.
Yodobashi's camera store. That's a big famous one. They sell some good deals there. Anthony Mason and Eric just mentioned right now. Eric says you paid too much at Gundam base. That is kind of true. That's why. What was it? They
Well,
have
it's like
the
it's a tourist destination. I'm assuming they put a markup, right? Because everybody wants to go
yeah.
to the big unicorn.
Right, because right now Gundam Base is basically the only place to get Gundam kits is the Gundam Base. You can't go to another store that sells Gundam Base models unless the store actually bought kits from Gundam Base, put it in their store, and they marked it down, which I find that hard to believe. So if you're gonna buy one or two things, just it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm probably getting some like P Bandai stuff that I can't probably get. That I can only buy there. Anything that they have
Yeah.
exclusive, I'll probably take. Just
The
because
only the only exclusive that I want to grab my hands on, and I'm waiting for the P Bandai in the United States to be announcing it, is the 10-year anniversary set of the Thunderbolt and Psycho Zaku kit, the high grades, because I never got them.
yeah. I got the master grade, so I'm like,
Yeah,
man. I even got the extra armor parts.
I think I remember that one. Did that come with like a base, like a
It does.
base to store?
You gotta,
It wasn't.
yeah, exactly. It comes with like the base around it, so you could put like all the extra stuff,
Hmm.
like the full armor stuff.
Yeah, that I remember that kit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of getting the master grade version of the Psycho Zaku because, as I told Miguel the
That's
last time,
true. I just
that
remembered that's the Sakurelius.
yeah,
Um, he did it like a PDF with like tips on how to get there. I don't remember where it is. I know he made it. He made that video. He made like a written PDF of like other places to go. I know Miguel knows where to get it. I
yeah,
think he put
you know what? I think what's Zach Aurelius is probably still doing his live stream because he started a live stream with announcements right now. He's right now at 365 people watching, and well, I have like 15, but no big deal. But he definitely would be the one to talk to because remember he went to Japan many times. He knew where to go from here and there. Yeah, Genesis just mentioned it. He posted a video on where to shop. Is it ship or shop? Because you forgot the I, Genesis.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna shop around. It's just
yeah. Don't kill yourself. I mean, yeah, you're like you look at something, and go, oh, nice and shiny. I want it. That's it. Here, money. Take it. I mine. And then you don't realize that down the road it's $10, 10
yeah,
10,000 yen less. So
yeah,
you gotta pace yourself. It's like when we went to Comic Con. We went to every place that they were selling Gundam. We compared what they had, and then we decide whether we should buy it here or buy it there.
yeah. And that's part of the fun. You can see what other people are selling, make
Yeah,
fun when they
exactly.
have ridiculous prices.
I know. I know. I remember. I think I remember the last time I went to Comic Con when I was working at Comic Con. I did not know this, and I picked up a few things, and at the time, I didn't realize that my badge allowed me to get a 40% discount. And if I would have known about that, so there were two kits that I saw. I saw the Mega Scale RX-78-2, which was $100.
I built that baby. That
But
was
they
my entry
all,
to Comic.
but they also had, I remember, but they also had the 1/60th scale Strike Gundam for that same price. And looking back, as I'm walking to the bus station with my Mega Scale RX-72, I kind of like said to myself, God damn it! Why didn't I get the Strike Gundam? I would have killed for that. I did okay. I like the Mega Scale version, but I always did love the perfect grade Strike Gundam. So yeah, if I ever get my hands on it, it'd be fine. Obviously, I'd be paying a lot more because these things are not being made every day. But okay, so Scale says some stores in Japan, if you show a MasterCard in your passport, you'll get a discount. Who uses MasterCard these days? Everything in life works that way. You wait and you have patience, you can get to what you want. Yeah, exactly. Just take your time.
Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah, 100%. That's true.
Yeah. By the way, how was the hurricane? Did it bug you over there when it passed by?
Yeah, I lost electricity for like 3 days.
Wait, you were in the capital?
No, I was in La Romana, so
Oh, okay, yeah. You're a lot closer to the path
mhm,
because
so
I
that's
know
why.
that I know that in the capital they were not there. They were okay.
Exactly.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do? You had a generator?
Yeah, we did, but it ran out of gas like after like a day.
All right. What
I
are you
didn't
gonna
know
do?
it. I'm gonna use that. So you take a credit card and my passport. Perfect. Why
Yeah,
not?
because what it is they look for tourists. Obviously, they want to sell more, but with the lesser price because they didn't want to get more. And
Yeah,
I do
and
and I do remember something, and I don't know if it was Zach who actually mentioned it, but I think I heard it from somebody else that if you there is like a mailing service that charges you very little in shipping on where
yeah,
you want
yeah,
to send it to.
yeah,
So that way you don't have to put it in. Imagine you carrying a goddamn couple of perfect
no, no,
grades
I'm
in the
gonna
plane.
I'm gonna chip everything. I'm gonna chip everything and ship it to my house. And also, if you have like if you have a diplomatic passport like I do, you don't pay taxes. So
Oh,
at the
there you go.
airport, they give you all the money in taxes back.
There
So
you
it's even
go.
cheaper.
You're gonna get a great deal.
Yeah,
Right
so
now,
you
right
buy
now,
it cheaper than the Japanese.
so everybody's saying we should have gotten a Exia 2.0, a Destiny 2.0. Destiny, I'm not a big fan.
The
And
platform.
and why do you say Australia, please? Why do you want an Australia? Enough with the Australias. I have a billion of them out there. A Perfect Great Dynamis. Okay, I will agree with you with that. PG Virtue. We just got this already. We don't need a PG for that. Is there anything announced?
I
Any
will buy
new?
the shit out of that kid. The fucking that will be amazing. That will be a lot of money too. That's so complicated. You have this two kids in one, you know?
Exactly. Right now, somebody's asking me, have there been any more announcements? So right now, I am refreshing Twitter, and I am seeing another SD kit, but it could be ooh, okay, SD Next Future. Hold on, let me pull this up so we can see it. I'll do a translate. Okay, base introducing new products from. Okay, hold on, let me share this. Sorry, guys, we're just contemplating what we want, and we forgot there's more stuff happening. So let me see. Get this. There we go. So we have Tokyo Base introducing new products familiar with the G Generation series Tornado Gundam. Commercialized decision. This is a cross silhouette. Ooh, a little Gatling gun right under the arm. It looks like something similar to what do you call it? Super Warrior Wars, doesn't it?
Let's go.
Yeah, that looks like something out of Super Robot Wars. Let me see if there's any announcements else. I'm trying to check. Yeah, right now they're showing the art of the kits. Actually, let's go. Oh, okay, so let's look at some images here. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I am going to share this. God damn it, Miguel! What the hell are you? Let me hear your thoughts. Here we go. So here is the more detail of the inner frame. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. But I need to know the scale, because if this is a master grade, I don't think this is going to be 3 inches tall. Hold on, I think there's another series here. Here we go. This is a lot. Okay, that's a lot bigger. Look at that image. Look at that beautiful image. What do you think of that? That. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Gundam X, man. I remember that shit. That was a fun kid.
Yeah. Look at the detail in the back. Actually, this is more 3D scans than the actual kit itself, but that's not bad still.
Yeah, that looks awesome. That looks dope.
Look at that.
So it's gonna be bigger than an SD kit, I'm assuming.
Well, an SD kit is like 3 inches, but this is considered master grade. So does that mean that it's going to be 6 inches tall, 8 inches tall?
Maybe the size of like a real grade or a high grade or something.
So you're saying like a good 6 to 7 inches tall. Fair enough.
I mean, that will only make sense. If it's like that, I will buy it. If it's too small, I just don't like SD kits to begin with.
Well, if it's going to be SD if it's going to be the size of a high grade, obviously it's going to be the same thing, kind of like as a real grade, because the real grades also come with the inner frame parts. And to fairness, the inner frame is not not completely something like this. This is going to be way beyond the ability that you see here. I think they're going to probably make it at least over 6 inches tall, maybe close to 7 inches. They're right now, information is still being pumped out there. Things are running a bit slow, so unless somebody knows something, let me know. I'm an old school Gundam collector. I saw the new V Gundam, F91, and RX-72. Raushiro, it says meh. Master grade SD is not for me. Okay, it's not for everybody, but it's for somebody.
I don't like I don't like it. All my kids are 100, 1 to 100 and up in size. I just like my collection to be everything the same size. I'm weird like that.
I
But
understand.
I'll make some exceptions. But like, if the SD kit is big enough, I'll build that. It seems interesting. It seems fun to build.
Right. I wonder when they're going to put the pre-orders for this one when it comes out. Right now, the show in Japan is just starting now. So what we see now will be just the highlights, and then tomorrow we'll probably be seeing more stuff. That's why I put this as a part 1 video. I don't know if I'll do a part 2 tomorrow. And if I can't do a part 2, I'll just rename it as a part, as a standard video. But right now I'm not seeing anything. Let me see. Trying to see if maybe there was another update.
I think F91 and getting a lot of love. I seen in the comment section about F91.
F91 was at 2.0.
Yeah, there was a 2.0. There was the real the 1/100 scale. How they're called, the RGs or some shit. Not RGs.
Which one?
The 1 to 100 kids that they're not master grades. They got a couple of kids for.
What do you call it? Oh God, RE100, RE100. It was the
And I love
RE100.
that line. I own pretty much almost every kit from there. They had like the Mark III.
Right. And it would have been nice to see another, maybe we may be hearing another RE announcement soon because that hasn't been out. Well, no, they're not doing that. They're doing the full mechanical version. So we already got the hell is that? The Calamity. We already got this new one, the Blitz, I think it was. And obviously the next one is the Hydra. So we're waiting for the Hydra. And since they like to make the cannon fodder mobile suits, they may introduce the dagger at that scale at 1/100. That will work, unless they want to deviate to wing. And since we are, we're never going to get a master grade Leo, so a full mechanical version of the Leo would be great. But then that will conflict with the master grade tall geese, which is basically the Leo.
Yeah, I mean they could if they wanted to, they could just use that frame for like all of them, but they all have the same frame. The Leo, Taurus, all of
Exactly, and they never bothered to. They could have started with that, and they never did. But I have a feeling that if they did, then they're gonna end up making it as a P Bandai kit,
yeah.
and then you're gonna lose out on the fan base.
Yeah,
Uh,
not too bad.
if they don't do the Leo, I wouldn't mind if they made a full mechanical version of the Taurus or the Serpent from Endless Waltz. Remember the Serpent?
Yeah, yeah, the Serpent. Yeah, they had a 1/100 kit of that.
Yeah, it was the no. It was the standard 1/100 scale kit. That was actually
Yeah,
really good.
the
I
no
had it.
grades.
Right. But it would have been great if they made now they can make a revived version using the full mechanics, because remember the no grade one that was very loose. The parts were very loose. They you had to like really balance it to hold up the bazooka or the beam rifle or the Gatling guns. So hang on
Yeah,
a second. I gotta check something here.
yeah. I don't think the will ever make a Stargazer. I would love that though. A master grade Stargazer with the big rings to the back and everything. But
Yeah, hang tight for a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta check something here.
yeah, a 2.0 GP01, that'd be amazing too. It's long overdue. I think that's a kit that should have come out like 5 years ago. The Perfect Grade still is one of the best ever made. It still holds up, and that shit came out like 20 years ago, and it still holds up. It's a great master grade.
Yeah, I still have the Stargazer. Not the Stargazer. Sorry, the what do you call it? The Noir. I wish they would have made the Stargazer as a master grade, but I'm surprised they never bothered to do though. I know that there's a conversion to turn the Noir into the Stargazer, and that was resin. That was a third party resin parts, but I never got into that. And yeah, that was another one. I don't know why they never bothered to do that.
And then the Noir still holds up. That's a great kit.
Somebody's saying, why was the 8th MS team always 144 scale? They need master grades. Well, the 8th MS team,
They have several.
yeah,
They have the ground Gundam.
Easy 8,
They have the Goof.
the Goo Custom, right?
Yeah. What else do they have?
Um, they didn't make the Goo Flight type. That would have been great.
Yeah, that was a fun conversion kit. That was like an easy one. Like I remember back in the day, you could find that for like $40.
Exactly. That was a great kit. What was one other kit that was great back in the day? Well, I think when I remember building my first master grade, it was the other kit. Hang on a second.
Yeah, there's all kids that hold like the Sagak still holds up. That's a dope ass kit. It still holds up. You like it's perfect the way it is. So some of those are not too bad.
All right, so now let me do it. I'm going to do another refresh because I think we're kind of done with this with the announcements until tomorrow because maybe midday they're going to talk more. Let me double check. They're still showing the SC Master Grade. They're still showing the Zeta, the Engage, and that other little kit right now. So I think right now the show is still going, but they're just showing like the highlights, and maybe we'll see more tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna end it now, and I'm gonna end the stream right now, and if I have to, we'll talk about this more. Right now, somebody's replying. Actually, see, wonder what P band. Okay, no, Zach. That's Nike. Nike is talking possibilities on Twitter at this moment. All right, so I think that's pretty much. Still waiting for the original anime version of the RX-72 and Master Grade. Really, you're not gonna get it. All right. Well, Alberto, it was good to talk to you.
Same, man. Same.
And I know tomorrow you're going to India. I hope you have a safe trip. Be careful, of course. Hope you get there safe. So my love to your wife. Shoot me up what you see there, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll call you. I'll video call you.
Yeah, and you just let me know. But anyway, thanks for coming in to join. I'm surprised that Miguel couldn't join, but that's okay. Okay, probably was busy. If I don't do this again tomorrow as a live stream, I'll just do a recording and post it up, but we'll talk about whatever other announcements we'll be hearing this week. So I'd like to thank you guys all for staying with me and watching all the announcements that just came out.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice.
And thanks for the advice to let Albert know when he goes to Japan. So he can know where to go. You guys everybody have a good night and take care. Later.